how are we doing? Is this a space suit door? There are a number of similar games tried out in early access. Most didn't make it out of, however. I get confused as to which is which and which I even tried. Fair enough. Technically this isn't out of early access yet. But it's from everything that I've seen, the devs are still working very hard on it. Like, they're still treating it like an alpha. But it seems to have a lot of stuff going for it and a lot of stuff going on. So, yeah. Back was acting out, had a very low-key weekend, started a new RimWorld playthrough. Decided not to do hardcore this time. Yeah, hardcore RimWorld can be a hell of a lot to deal with when you're not in the mood. And also spent a few hours back in No Man's Sky on your 400 plus hour main save. Nice. I thought you might have picked a few new photos out. But yeah. So, well, I hope your back's feeling a little bit better. Anyway. Yeah, current objective. Equip crew. Select a character and use the draft button at the lower left part of the user interface. Character is now in manual control. After this action, move them close to a storage facility. Move a character with a right mouse click on an empty floor tile. Use right mouse click on the center of the storage facility to open up the interaction icons. Click the pickup interaction icon and arm your crew member. You gotta keep trying until you find the one with the weapons in it. Cool. So, up to about 70% of normal, you'll get there. Well, hopefully it continues on the upwards trend for you. There was another way to do it, wasn't there? Where you can create a loadout. Robots. We get robots. That's awesome. Oh, data logs. The apocalypse. That would probably help. To know what's going on in the world. Just take some water. Because this looks like it's going to be a long bit of reading. The end didn't happen with a bang or a fanfare or even a nuclear fireball. It just crept up on us. Began in the 21st century, humanity made great strides in that century, but so much damage had already been done, and so much of it was invisible too. When the insect population collapsed, food crops and biodiversity both suffered. Without these, ecosystems all over the globe suffered. By the time we curtailed our CO2 emissions, there were too few trees to sequester the excess. The result was hotter summers and deeper freezing winters. Species went extinct by the thousand every day, and as we squabbled over the cause and solutions, we pulled ourselves apart. Old allies became bitter rivals, nations came apart at the seams, the great edifices that supported the internet, global trade, just-in-time delivery, and all the other things that humanity depended upon to live, they all fell apart. Starvation, disease, and war made the 22nd century even bloodier than the 20th. Humanity was always good at adapting, though. When the sun baked the land, we invented the thermal regulator. When the crops failed, we invented grow pots. We got better at recycling, at finding new energy sources, but we were always a step behind where we needed to be. Folks used to joke about the big tech firms and their slogans, yesterday's solution tomorrow. It's not that we destroyed the world, but we certainly made it impossible to sustain human civilization as it was. Too many places lapsed into feudal tyranny, or mismanaged themselves into famine, or just plain became unlivable as the climate shifted. Through it all, we never gave up on space exploration. There were complaints, of course, that it was a waste of increasingly valuable resources, that all the money and effort could go towards actually solving the problem. Now it seems maybe space was the only solid investment we ever made. Well, that's cheerful for a Monday. Oh, looks like the plan is to explore the derelict ship next. But I still want to... load out. There it is. So... secondary, pistol, primary, shotgun, if possible. Yep, and could easily be our real future. Yes, that's why it's so depressing for a Monday morning. And why how we vote matters in whatever election is happening, to make sure that the those in charge are made accountable for our future, and they don't drop their green promises. So we've got to make sure that everybody gets their weapons. I don't think these two can... No, they can't have the good weapon. I think... Nope, Irvin can't either. Oh, neither can Robbie. Oops, I've got nobody who can use the shotguns. Never mind. Crowbars for all. Yeah, everybody's got pistols. It's something. Where is Robbie? Oh, Robbie's mining. Okay. I think that's the last bit of mining other than the ice, but hopefully Robbie will come back. So, the next thing... Explore a derelict ship. It can be dangerous to go alone. Consider an away team of more than one crew member. When drafted, crew members can board a shuttle with a right mouse click on the center of a shuttle. This will open up interaction icons. Choose Enter Craft. The actions will also draft the shuttle as well. While the shuttle is drafted with crew members inside, you can move it manually with the right mouse button. When the shuttle is selected, use the dock button at the lower left and select a docking position next to a derelict ship. The shuttle will automatically guide itself to the desired location. Once the shuttle is docked, drafted crew can be ordered to exit the shuttle from the lower left window. If your crew name is not listed in the shuttle information window, you might have accidentally left them behind. While the shuttle is drafted, you can also click the docking icon next to a derelict ship to give a quick dock command. Cool. Okay. Let's leave Robbie to his mining. And let's get you guys Entercraft. And then shuttle, the rock crusher. Where can we dock? Oh, I deselected the shuttle. That doesn't help. Hopefully. Now the shuttle's moving over. And nobody is actually on the base. That's fine. Okay, so what we're doing is exploring. So a really good thing is these guys can just fly over the gaps where the ship's been broken. Oh. Okay, sure. Come here. Seems very familiar, but with much less polish to the graphics. Did I just play a very early version? There's another game which I am reminded of when playing this, which is... Oh, I can't remember. There is another game that is very similar. Similar style, at least. Not necessarily similar gameplay. Oh, Steam says you have 4.5 hours in the game. Well, quite possibly then. Here we go. New salvage available. Marceline. Military alliance seized by the player. Who is me? Undrafted crew and shuttle and move on to start salvaging at the derelict. Yep. Everybody can be undrafted. And can go home. Well, we'll salvage this. But yeah, this game is like on Alpha 18, maybe? So I wouldn't be surprised if there's been like a lot of like upgrades to graphics and everything else. So select the explored derelict ship or station by clicking the message this message or by zooming out the tactical view. With the derelict ship station selected, open the salvage tab on the lower left information window. Make sure your crew members and the shuttle are undrafted. Your crew members will be able to work on the derelict and use the shuttle to transport resources automatically. While undrafted, your crew members are capable of working and taking care of their oxygen needs automatically. Okay. So if I click on this, salvage, transfer, to the CAS, and salvage everything. Okay, I think that's right. But everybody is currently sleeping. I need to check on Acacia. Right, been shot and wounded. Last injury. Okay, that expires in 8 hours. That expires in 2 days and 7 hours. Oof. And that doesn't expire unless we get a medical bed. I don't think we have a medical bed yet. Autopsy table. Oof. Oh, here we go. Medical bed. I can't do research yet because I need a research bench, I believe. Contains archived scientific data from Earth. Crew members with research skill may operate it to unlock more advanced technology. Once built, access the technology options by selecting the research lab and opening the research tab. And the research workbench is used for reverse engineering purposes, supporting research efforts to invent new technologies. Crew members can disassemble mechanical items, dissect biological entities, and experiment with various resources to discover valuable information. Okay, so I think we just need the research lab for now. Oh, I need a bigger ship. Or to have not made bad decisions on where to put stuff. Oh, the one you were thinking of was Space Base DF9. Basically abandoned at release, incomplete features, but I did have over 40 hours in it. Very similar game. And you last played it 10 years ago. Yeah, so no wonder your brain was like, have I played this? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, I'm going to move the light. So I'm going to sort out the research and hopefully Acacia before building the Hyperion hyperdrives and a nav console, because I need to actually I need these guys to actually be okay before we go somewhere else where I don't know how to do anything. Oops. Right, we need somebody to have highest priority research. And not anything else. So maybe we'll put one down on Pedro. Well, medical is probably more important, but then research. Okay, Pedro, where are you? Oh, I haven't actually set a research to do. That's the problem. Medical bed. Now will you research? Yes. There we go. Oh, is that filling up? Maybe? I don't know. I'm sure that was empty before. Robbie's doing some good salvaging work. I should have checked what this was. Oh, I think the ship went away while Robbie wasn't paying attention. Oh. Somebody call the shuttle back over. Or was it just like they're unloading it? Okay, cool. Right, so we picked up an entry. Tranquility. Log 1, Where the Wind Takes Us. Personal log, first entry. Captain Michael Raymond of the good ship Tranquility speaking. Wonder if I should feel guilty about how glad I was to see the back of Earth. Ain't probably never gonna see it again, and good riddance. Whole place was troubling, and that's putting it mildly. Sure ain't gonna miss ranching cattle, only to have them stolen and slaughtered by starving refugees. Idiots didn't leave no breeding stock, meaning no more cows, meaning no more food. Safe bet they turned eating each other in the end. Still, tranquility ain't exactly a step up from the ranch. I'm gonna miss big open skies and the wind in my face, that's for sure. And I'm really gonna miss my dog. But hell, I'm alive and we've got food and good crew. Ain't my concern if Katie wants to sleep next to the power core or Glass keeps reading the same Bible over and over again like he's trying to memorize it. And Sam? Ain't ever looked at a woman the way Sam looks at his rifle. He even named the damn thing, which is just weird. But I'm glad he's on my side. I guess we'll just have to go where the wind takes us, so to speak, and do our best to scratch out a living. We ain't the first folks to try and make something of a new frontier. We won't be the last either. It won't be easy, but we can do it. There's nothing wrong with naming a rifle. Yeah, but the way he looks at it might be a little bit. James Cobb named his favourite one Vera. Oh yeah. Plenty of people name inanimate objects. So what does the recycling thing do? Let's turn soft scrap into soft blocks. Scrap into infra blocks and electronics component. All scrap into hull blocks and steel plates. So I'm guessing we don't can be transformed into usable materials in a recycler. So I'm guessing we're not actually getting anything usable. So if we just... I'm gonna assume we can't use the scrap for anything. We just have to convert it into stuff we can use. Yours is Cordelia, but she's also stamped 1943 if I remember right, so almost twice your age. Can I move this? No. So this is always going to stay here. Unless... we build another one. So we have to make sure that we always have the airlock. No entertainment. Do we have any entertainment type things? No, it doesn't look like it. So I guess that's going to be something that we need to research. Someone was mean to you? Oh no. Oh god. They're going to be assholes to each other. Great. It was probably Acacia because she's pissed. Evan is alright. Environment condition, high body temperature. Okay, so we need a thermal regulator in here to keep it cooler. Maybe? Or it's just gonna be something that happens when they use the recycler. So we're gonna need to build 2 Hyperion hyperdrives and 1 nav console, and we don't have very much space. We've still got 39, or we've made more hull blocks. So how about how big are the... How big are these? Can't actually tell how many blocks this needs to be. Okay, well, everybody's sleeping, so we'll deal with this. Incoming ship. Hopefully it's a friendly, because there's no way I can deal with it if it's not. Cult of New Haven. Relationship neutral, ETA 5 hours. Okay. At least they're not hostile. Environment condition. Okay, is it comfort? Working comfort, maybe? Oop. No, undraft you. I didn't mean to draft you, I'm sorry. Ship enters sector. If you find the Garden of Eden, burn it. Okay. Trade allowed, new ship. Trade? Hello. You have medical supplies. We're probably gonna need those. We have some. I don't know what we need. This resource has a higher price because I need it or have a high interest in it. Okay. Discount. I have a surplus of this resource. I'm willing to sell this resource at a discount. I will not buy more of this resource. We could probably do with buying some food, because I don't know how long. Okay, this is what we have. And this is what they have. So let's put... Oof. A lot of credits that we don't have. Guess that it means they'll buy the Hyperion.
Oh no.
Hello, Aliana. How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm working out how to play. Because I have no clue. Okay, you only want one of those. You only want two of those. We're keeping our medical supplies. Yeah, I played the tutorial at the weekend just to try and get an idea of what I was letting myself in for. And I still have no idea. But yeah, I'm playing because you recommended it, so I thought I'd give it a go. I'm having fun so far. Tree murdered my RimWorld character at the weekend. There was an unfortunate incident. I didn't know I got a character. I'll have to have a look on her VODs. Yes, you did recommend. I didn't actually know about this game until I think you suggested it while we were playing RimWorld, and I was talking about wanting to play something else. Not because I wasn't enjoying RimWorld, but yeah, I didn't know I got a character. I'll have to have a look because I was just hanging around and lurking a bit. I'll have to see what happened to her. Did we get the thermal regulator in here yet, or does it only bad when it's like when they're working on it? I think it's maybe only bad when they're working on it. I'll still do it. What happened was somebody meant to buy 200 bison meat, forgot to add the meat bit, and there was a stampede. Oh, Oh, one of the bison was named after me. Oh, okay. In order to cull the bison population to manageable levels, ordnance was deployed, which unfortunately killed the one that had been named after me. Oh, that's fine. All of your characters died, apart from Bob. In mine. So. Oh, Tree's a sweetie. I am so glad you suggested we raid on Friday. She's so lovely. Are there any good clips of it? I have to have a look and see if I can find out when it was. Yeah, she's got a very, very lovely, calm, soothing voice, and it was very nice. Oh, another incoming ship. Human race is on a divine journey to become spiritually transcendent. Oh, really? That's nice. Android Collective. In 7 hours. Can you, like, lead now, please? Okay. What? Preparing a boarding party? Our creators are present and they are broken. Am I gonna get stuck between two ships that are fighting? I have to admit, with this game I usually end up with the tendency to just build a giant floating rectangle. Yeah, I'm trying to work out a way to make a good looking ship, but seeing as you start with a little rectangle, it's just easier to kind of keep growing it. Are you preparing a boarding party for me? Or for these guys? I'm a little concerned. Oh yeah, the music in this game is great. New mission available at Song of War. Okay. Mission. Give medical assistance. Yeah, it seems like a little bit like RimWorld in space. A little bit. You streamed it a while back and my colonists kept shitting their pants. Oh dear. Well, I think I've managed to stop my colonists having that happen. I think I can do this. What's this mean? Release person to ship station. What does that mean? I'd kind of like to do a mission for somebody, but I don't think I can do this. So we'll just continue doing our thing. Hopefully I have enough hull pieces to actually do this. Yeah, we've got loads. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. We have too many tasks to do. But I have priorities how I want them right now. I'm fine with this taking just a little bit longer to do. Yeah, that's nice. Creators are present and they are broken. Expired. Fine. It's all part of the divine plan. Fuck off with your divine plan shit. Sorry. I don't have the patience for people talking about saying that it's part of the plan. It's supposed to be happening like this. It's like, sure, we're supposed to have had our world completely destroyed because of greed. Okay, needs to be 4 wide. But I think I've made it 4 long at least. Oh, I can't build there. Well. Let's try that. Once encountered an ACS ship, the ACS please don't explode. I wonder if any of their community have named some of the ships. That would be fun. There was a very early thing in RimWorld where you could, if you were an early adopter, you could put like create a specific character that was going to appear in people's games. It'd be fun if there were things like that for the ships. If a slaver ship offers medical services, decline politely. Yeah. I will try. It may not be polite, but I will try and decline. I check that they are a slaver ship. Okay, we're getting there on the medical bed. She's doing okay. She's just wounded. And she needs a medical bed for the burn wound to heal. Name an entity or create an NPC are actually pretty common rewards for Kickstarter games. Yeah. It's a really good way to get the community invested in your game. It's like, I want to see my people in your game. That's awesome. One character share pants, go eat, sleep, and in the morning filled the water purifier, then cleaned herself up. Oh dear. So yeah, that's gonna be something to keep an eye on. Make sure they have their priorities set correctly. Oh, I like that. I like that you can actually duplicate these things. That's so nice. Oh, are they not going to be able to get to this? Or is this just because... they're not going to be able to get to this? Ah. Okay. Pedro, stop building this. We're going to need to make the room a little bit bigger. And then we'll move that one over. And build another one there. I'm trying to make it not a rectangle. So just, yeah. I don't think that's actually blocked. But we'll work that out in a minute.